Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to our crazy farming simulator series. Apparently I didn't add one in on the potato technology, but it's one of these, I think, that does actually harvest the new root crops. Someone has added it in. Whether it's this one, the multi-fruit harvester, I'm not sure. But anyway, they have done it, and it's there on the mod hub, so I will possibly take a look at that one. What I've done is that we've got the Cat Grim Veg Boy right here for 148,000. This does all three. It's 20 kilometers an hour, and it has a 75 cubic meter capacity on it. This one here has a 250 cubic meter capacity. This one does 20 kilometers. This one does 35 kilometers, 250. This is the Cat Mad Grim Veg Boy. So we've got a slightly madder one. That's obviously is 1.5 million, so it's a little bit more to do. I'm not doing vegetables at the moment, but I just wanted to show you what I've done with that. I have added in the vegetables on harvesters and also planters. So our planter in the shed over in there, that one has actually got root crops on it now. We can go and plant all of the root crops if we want to. The only thing that I haven't got at the moment is any kind of Cat 5, Cat 10, Cat anything factory that deals with root crops. So maybe we'll just do root crops and we'll sell them just as they are, something like that. I'm not quite sure. I haven't decided yet. There's not really anything else that I want to do today. We've got our animals over here. They've got food. And I've now got this mod active, which gives us daily food and yearly food, so we can see that we need 40,000 litres of food per day for these cows, which is enough to keep them all happy and tickety-boo right where they are, so we don't actually need to do anything else to them. The other thing that I said that I was going to do that doesn't make any difference at the moment because we don't have any milk coming out, but we will do shortly. Well, first of all, the dairy over here that had the milk, I think I've still got milk in here. What this one does, and I may even get comments in the comment section about this one, the farm dairy right here, if we go into this bit and we have a look, it sells the milk. That's the whole point of it, is it sells the milk. It doesn't actually do anything else, this farm dairy right here. You've got the standard dairy things in there, which I wasn't actually going to worry about too much. They have increased the speed at which they put some of these through, by the look of it. You get 1 milk and 1 sugar to make 1 chocolate, 4,800 per month. So you get nearly 5 pallets of chocolate a month on that. The standard, I need to find out now, what's the... And I think I tweaked this one. Oh no, it's the same. It's the same rate. Alright, maybe I didn't tweak it. Maybe it's just as it is. But anyway, raw milk, the reason it doesn't have a output here, because I was getting worried about this, I was looking down through the list of stuff, and incidentally, I have gone and removed at the moment the platinum stuff, all the extra timber stuff, because I don't really want to use it. I've got other things. I can't find where wood beams, and bark mulch are coming from, by the way. It might be just from the Sell Anything mods. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. Raw milk, you bring milk over and it sells it for 1.5 times the rate of standard milk. So I haven't changed this one and I don't have any intention of changing this one. It's going to stay on whatever the base one is. I haven't got a Cat 5 version of it, anything like that. I decided against doing that. But what I have done, if we go to the production... and we go into our cat collection over here. Cat Big Grape. Right, the cat one that I want is the cat bottled milk plant. So it takes milk and you sell it as bottled milk. So there's 150,000 for this base one right here. We don't have enough money at the moment. And you've got to bring the milk into one side and then it puts it out on the other side. So we might keep that dairy there, I'm not quite sure, and I need to find somewhere to put this one down as well, because we got to do the delivery on the side and then pallets are picked up on the front. So it's kind of like the other dairy that we've got. I decided not to move the tipping point because it get in the way of the pallets that are going to be out the front of it. But that one, the bottled milk, does also sell for a little bit extra, so it's worth doing. And I figured that both of these options were pretty good, because you've got to bring the milk over, and you bring it to there, and then it slowly sells some of it over time. And that's why I didn't want to change that one. And then the bottled milk one, once it's been done, you've then got to take it to the sell point, which I thought was actually pretty good. I like that idea. So this one right here needs to go there, and I'll tip the milk into it right there, and then the raw milk is the one that we're going to activate, and we will just let that run through. So it'll do 4,800. So it's only going to do 4,800 litres per month on the raw milk. It won't do any more than that. There is a bigger one. Let me find it. The other one that we got for the farm dairy, I knew there was a second one. That's the cheaty version, so it just basically puts through a lot more, and we won't use that one. I know the other stuff is cheaty, but we're paying for the cheaty bit, so I'm quite happy with the way that will work out. There isn't a lot else that we want to do. I have solved the problem of what I'm going to do for the combine for this year, because I was wondering whether or not I should use the one that we've been using previously, and it is a good one, and I will probably use that one again, this one right here, but I've done a little bit with this one. We also had the Colossus harvester that we did a little bit of tweaking around with as well. But I've done this one right here. It is 14,100 up to 2,910,000 litres. So there's a little bit of variation on this one and the different things it's got. Now, I've never tried this one. I'm quite interested to try this one out. I haven't tested it either. I did all the different stuff. And I haven't tested any of it. So we got grain tank extensions on this one. Engine setup, I'm just going to go with the big engine setup, which is an extra 50,000 on there. And then let's move that round so we can see these numbers a little bit better. The medium tank is 101,000 litres. The standard tank is 14,000. The medium tank there takes 101,000 litres. And then the big tank takes nearly 3 million litres. It's a big tank, but you can see I also did do what I thought was a fair upgrade for the tanks. It's 150,000 extra for that one, and then this one here is 420,000 extra for the big extension, and then you go back down to standard. Wheels right here, we've got various different crawler tracks that we can choose from, and oversize, CB radio, straw chopper foil? Oh, I see. There's a little bit extra on the side there. So you got some extra bits. Then you got the pipe, which can be short pipe or long pipe. And yes, I was able to add in the basic colors, but the color apparently only affects a bit on the top. It doesn't affect the main machine, so we'll probably just keep it something like that. So I got that one, and then I also added in a couple of, well, I definitely added in one header. Whether I was able to get a corn header going as well, I can't actually. Oh yes, I did. I managed to get a corn header as well. Is this one here is the header that I got ready. There's 160,000 for that one. And there's a reason for that. And then a corn header, I also got one of those in here, which is... it's got to be here somewhere. Case, cat, lizard, cat new... Is this one here. The cat new Holland. This one right here, which is 200,000. So we're going to have to lease this year, but you get the idea. So we've got the combine issue for this year covered, and we will be starting our grass harvest very soon for our cows, so they've got plenty of food coming in, which we will need to deal with. Is there anything else that I need to worry about at the moment? I got the food in for the cows, so let's sleep the night. Alright, it's a brand new day. We have 45,000 euros in the kitty. Over here with our cows, they are now on 100%. We have got reproduction at 20%, so it's going to be a while before we get any new cows. We might buy some more. There's a bit of slurry, there's straw in here still, and there's 23,000 litres of milk. So we could go and move the milk. Let's go into... There we go. Press the right button here. And we'll run over here and we will gather up this milk. Open that one up like that. Bring you in over this side. Fills it up. Instant. Haven't done anything to the milk lorry yet for increasing capacity or anything like that. That's still on my to-do list. And we also need to put greenhouses up. That's also on my to-do list. I want to actually build greenhouses and do something with that. I think that's going to be quite cool. Let's take... Oh, you know what? We've already got loads of stuff at the dairy. It's June now, so I think we can sell the stuff there in front of the potato factory. I think we get a good price for it now. You need to come over here. This is where you go. And I will dump that into there. So we should be getting a little... Wait. Oh, yeah. It only takes 10,000 litres at a time as well. Why aren't you actually producing? You should be. Oh, it's because it only does 5,000 litres at a time. Which means, so it doesn't take a huge amount. It doesn't remove a huge amount, but there's a little bit that we can have. We can just kind of like top it up as we go on round to our milk factories and top those up. So I'm just going to back you in here. We will have the bottled milk place, and then there's other stuff that I was looking at for milk as well. I wasn't quite sure. There is ice cream that maybe we could do, but that requires a whole load of sugar, so we're not quite ready for that yet. Let's have a look here. It was the French fries, because the French fries is the only thing that we had. July is the best price, 1741. At the moment is 1750. I say that's pretty good, and that's the BallySpring Inn. So we're going to get our tractor. We're not going to worry about doing anything with this one, actually. Let's have a look in the biogas plant and see what we've got in that one that could be potentially moved. Here we go. BGA, right. Have we got anything in electric charge right there? Oh, electric charge is saying spawn. Right, spawn. That one there, we want to change the output mode, and we want to not distribute. We want to sell that one, and we also want to sell the methane. So we should get a chunk of cash come in a minute, and then we got 37,000 litres of digestate to move, but our thing takes like 80,000 litres at a time, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. We'll leave that. We have other things that we want to go and do. One of which is the baling, because I'm going to gather up the grass in bales. I've got that trailer over there that I'm going to want to do sell those pallets with. We're going to take those to the BallySpring Inn. This one here, though, I want to take this one up to the shop and I want to sell it because I want to get the cat version of this one. And, well, actually, I can't remember if we were leasing this one or if we bought it. We'll find out in a minute when I run this one up to the top. The grass is ready to cut, so we're going to be cutting grass today. A little bit later. Let me get this to the shop a second. Right, we are at the shop. Let's go and see what did we do with this one. That one is... Oh, that's for sale. Right, okay, so we'll do the repaint and repair and the sell like that. So we now have 170,000 euros, which is enough to buy the milk factory if we wanted to. But that would leave us a bit shy on a few other bits and pieces, which I don't want to be left shy on. So we're going to go to the balers, and we're going to go up through here until we find that's the Guile pack, the Vermeer pack, Crone big pack. Where's... there we go. Cat. I got that. Cat in line. That's the small baler right there that we used previously. And then we've got this one, which is 766,000. This is not cheap. Not by a very, very long way. Because I did increase the speed and the width of it as well, which is now reflected in that exorbitant price tag. However, we do need it today, so we will buy it. We will not buy it. We will lease it right now. We will put this up to the full 45 kilometers an hour that it can go. The wheel setup can be wide tires. We'll go with the crawl tracks just because I think they're cool. We'll have the beacons and work lights, silage additive tank. We're just picking up grass, so we could actually have that one. and then do something with it, like get the silage additive. Now, we do also have the option, of course, for colours. The other one that we had all kinds of colours. Today, though, I'm going to do black and yellow. Black and yellow right there. So we'll lease this one just until the end of the day. Says 39,000 for that one. I'm going to want to get some silage additive. I don't actually know how much the tank is. Does it say? How much is that silage additive tank? Let's hook it on a minute, and then we can see how much we get for... how much space there is for the silage additive. So I don't know... I didn't make any alterations to that. I didn't actually think about that. Because it does actually add a bit extra to it, as far as I know. 120 for the silage additive. I bought 2 of these. They're 60 litres a pallet. We will load those up. Alright, they take a ridiculously long time to load up. They really do take a ridiculously long time to load up, but it is now. I love the tractor and muck spreader bit of extra traffic that goes driving around. It's so cool. It really is. It's such an awesome touch to the map. It really is. It's brilliant. Right, anyway, I'll run this down to the farm, then we're going to get our auto-load trailer on. Not on the back of this one at the moment. That will be later. So we're going to want our mower. Now, we've already used the mower, and I haven't actually, at least I don't think I did, I haven't altered it at all. It's no wider. It is a wide mower, but it's like not really massively so. It was so that we could actually afford to buy the thing. We will be... This one's obviously just leased, so that one will be coming back later on, and we'll be using it again. We want to grab this trailer, and we want to take the food up to the BallySpring Inn. That's the one that we want to sell it at. Now, we could go and sell it at the other place. If we go and have a look at... Like, it's saying the BallySpring Inn is 1755 right now, and that price is still climbing. We're just going to sell it off fairly quick. French fries right there. BallySpring Inn. The sell everything container that we've got set up in a yard is only about 25 cheaper. So it's not actually a lot different. And it would save us a bit of a trip. Although I wouldn't mind going to the BallySpring Inn at least once. It'd be nice to just, you know, just to have a little bit of a drive around. That's the one up there. We haven't been up there yet, so we're going to go up there and we're going to sell our goods up there, get a little bit of money. It'd be nice to have the money coming in, and we do get our money from the BGA, and I'm hoping that in a couple of minutes, because it's 8:58 at the moment and 8:59, we have in the BGA the electric charge at 113. 113, there we go. Right, we just had a whole load of money go in. It's now gone up to 165,000, so we've already sold, that's all sold off. And if we go and have a look at the money, it should say, I think it actually says from the BGA, doesn't it? Biogas plant income. Huh. It doesn't actually put it on there. Sold products, 40,000 euros. And then the sold vehicles. Right. So we get about 40 grand from that. So you do get some decent money coming in from it, which is awesome. I love this. I think this is fantastic. Right, what have we got in this one? You are on Euro pallets, so we will load up our Euro pallets. I don't know if we got any extras in the factory or not. I think we do. And then there isn't actually anything else that we can sell at the moment. This is it. Just the stuff that we got here. A few extras coming out now. And that is now everything. So we can switch that one off. It ties those down. We got 15,000 French fries and 9,000 starch, which is not too bad. That's not too bad, considering that we only just bought the field and we didn't have like a huge yield. And I love the fact that this gate is a double gate, because that really does make life a lot easier for getting out onto this road. So let's go and take a little drive up to the village. I like driving past all of our crops ripening in the sunshine. Looks good. We're going to have some good harvests from all this lot. Now, somewhere along here is the You know what? I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm so used to driving on the wrong side of the road for this game that now that I'm actually somewhere where we drive on the correct side of the road, I'm still on the wrong side of the road, which is just embarrassing on my part. It really is. I can do better. I should do better. Let's bring you on to here, and we sell all of that lot. I love the speed that those unload. There's another 31,000 euros, so we've now got 196,000. Let's get rid of those straps. Right, so if we've got that much, and we take a look, the cows will need some food later today. We're up to 42,000 now because they're getting a bit older. How old are these? These 24 months. I don't know why that's going up then. It shouldn't do. I thought it only went up until they reached about 18 months. Although this map has been altered slightly, so he has got things slightly different in here. Anyway, what was I going to look at? Oh, the milk. Right, in here, I got 16,000 litres of milk in there, and we're slowly distributing out everything it needs to be with the butter, the cheese, and the chocolate, and so on. So that's using that up, and then we're also using up some, and we got 250,000 litres of capacity in here, and we're slowly using up some of the other. But if we were to also buy the milk factory, we could get some of the milk sort of doing stuff with already, and that seems like it might be a good idea. If we were to able to, like, have a little bit more stuff being sold, I reckon it would definitely pay off pretty quickly. So if we were to get the milk bottle plant, and it is 150,000, and there are other things that I may yet want to buy. So I'm not going to rush into it. I'm not going to do it just yet, because I got a feeling that we may need 200,000. Now obviously I can go and get more money. I can increase the loan, but I wanted to see if we could do it without increasing the loan at the moment and just sort of see how this plays out for a little bit. I'm not gonna do this too much because I do also want to get the greenhouses bought and get those starting to produce so that we can get some money coming in from them. Because we want to get the produce going over to the other side, over to the potato factory in particular from the greenhouses. That would be particularly useful. And then there's other things as well. Right, let's grab you in there. So we know that this mower is a bit bigger than standard. It's not like massive though, and I haven't gone and altered it. So we may want to increase this one, but obviously that's going to increase the price. If I increase the size of the mower, it will be reflected in the price. I'm not just giving us free cutting width for no reason. Now, I'm going to bring you over here, and we're going to start you... Let's unfold it first. I'll start you in the middle of the field, so that we can be reminded... Okay, so we got that much cutting width. Now, I could, with this... Actually, I might do it. Like, I can cut around the outside edge like this. I can keep it in quite a way, and then I could go round the outside with the mower, like do the outside edge on the field as one pass just to finish up. And I gotta not cut across the inside corner, because this is what you would normally do. You would normally go around the outside edge. And also, it doesn't matter if I do this, because the crops that we've got, they can't be cut. Like, they're not hurt with the mower. There is a mod that will allow you to do that. You can go and mow the crops, but I don't have that, and I have no intention of bringing that one in either. I don't want it. I just want to be able to do that. Right, so we've got that bit done. I'm going to need to fold up to go through this gateway here. And those little tiny bits, despite the fact that they do really irritate me being left there, I'm not going to do them. I'm going to leave them behind, and then, oops, it would help if I unfolded. Fire you up and go like that. So we can stay out a bit from the edge of the field, and it's not going to hurt at all. Like, I can come out like this and do it. And we've got 40, well, I think it will go up to 40. It might not go to 45, actually. It might be 43 is the absolute maximum that this one will do. but 43 is fine. 43 kilometers an hour doing our mowing seems pretty good. And yes, this mower is a little bit on the narrow side for my tastes. I would like it to be a bit bigger than this. And I think that for our next mowing, we will actually increase the size of the mower, which means that we're going to need to be able to spend the money on it. And I'd like to start buying our machines rather than leasing everything, because obviously leasing does eventually get a bit expensive, and I don't want to be leasing everything. So we will start buying stuff. It's my solemn promise to you. We're going to try and buy as much stuff as we can. But until then, we'll have to just make do with how we're doing it at the moment. Now, I do have a serious question for you all. Do you want me to tweak this mower? And, well, basically what we'll do is we'll sell this mower at the end of this harvest. Once we've done this lot of mowing, this one can be sold back. Now, do you want me to tweak this one, or do you want me to alter another mower and us have a different one? Maybe one that is mounted on a 3-point linkage or something like that. Or I could just get a front-mounted mower, like I had with the other one that we had in the last series. I have still got that one, but I wasn't going to put that one into the game just yet, because that's like super big scale. So I could alter a different mower. We could have a front-mounted one, and then we could have a single-pass operation with the front-mounted mower and a baler. That would be a possibility. Or I could alter this one, or if there's a different mower that you'd like to see me using in the game, get into the comments section and let me know. What do you want to see with regards to the mowers that we've got? Because I actually quite like mowing, and with our focus on cows, mowing is going to be a big part of this. So we're going to be obviously wanting to try a few different methods to see what is going to be the best way of doing this. And do you want me to keep this thing I've got going with the small fields? I like this. I actually really do like this. Being able to we can get round the fields pretty quickly. I also just like the fact that getting round the fields nice and quickly, we're constantly moving from field to field. It sort of makes it feel a little bit, I don't know, it's a bit more fun doing it like this, rather than being stuck doing the same field just up and down, up and down, up and down on one huge, great big field. We get a bit of variety. Now, obviously, if we were to scale things up by several notches, and we were doing things on the scale that we had going in the last series, bigger fields would probably make life a little bit easier. Like, it definitely did make a difference with the bigger fields on that one. Let's bring you in here, and then we want to go in around here for the next field. Start unfolding there. And then we got this little one here. So there's a couple of little fields. That's the big field there in the middle. We've done the second biggest one just now. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.